Like a podcast thing.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
You got the ring light?
Yeah. The
Do
whole
some
bit.
TikTok videos.
Make a lot of posts again?
Can you see me now?
Oh, I can see your bright, shiny eyes.
I can turn it down. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better, buddy.
Oh man, we got all the stuff.
It's like you had a
Doing good.
beam of light shining in your face there for a second. I saw myself in your eyeballs.
You know, too funny. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, it's great. Jesse dropped me off a bunch of them the other day.
Okay, cool. So I
It
didn't
dropped.
open that shit up, Jesse. Let me see the insides. I mean, I saw the cover on line, and I saw the back. Cool.
Just teal in the back.
Yep. That looks pretty sweet right there.
Yeah, the wood grain came through cool.
Yep. Okay. Well,
I'm pretty happy.
It's not a bad place to be as a band. We're about to put out our fourth album, arguably our best album. Yet we have nearly a whole nother record with material. And, some of that windfall might be the extenuating circumstances of COVID and time, but whatever. The prospect of a new rehearsal space is fun, exciting. When we started the Rockit King in November of 2001, we rehearsed at Kenny's house. We wrote those first two Rockit King records, Daylight and a Dollar Short and Saddle Up there. And then we moved downtown to the Red Room. When we moved downtown, it was a needed change, I think, and it was a nice spot for everybody to meet and run around and be yahoos, and it was just a great home base for a long time. I think we jammed there from 2007 to 2016 or something like that. We wrote "Truth Will Set You Free" there. And just had a ton of fun. Some of the stuff actually that we wrote for Fourth Turning was jammed out at that spot many moons ago. And then now, as we kind of transition into the new spot, it's exciting. prospect of writing a new record, new tunes, in a new space, opens up that creative door. We went back to Kenny's in the interim and finished the writing of Fourth Turning, which was great. But forward motion is good. Get to a new spot, brings new ideas, kicks some new ass, takes some unexpected turns. It's the way it should be. So that's good. To move forward is to grow.
About a skeleton.
Yep.
For the next time.
And once Anthony and I sat down to kind of go through ideas, new tune ideas, we realized that we had the better part of a record, maybe 9, 10 things. Of course, you need a bridge here, you need lyrics there, stuff like that, but lyrics everywhere at this point. But that kind of takes some creative pressure off to say, well, we have a lot of material hanging around for the next record. This is going to be great, and here's the way we can kind of expand this way or that way from what we have been doing. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty exciting. It goes to show that this kind of creative outlet is a real gift in life. That being said, back to reality. We got a record to put out. The Fourth Turning comes out on May 21st. It's time to roll.
We're hoping we've been going around and around, Roy, with this, what to do. So we've kind of landed on live stream, and then we've been going back and forth on what to do with that. And as the crow flies today, we essentially are going to play the album and bullshit with cameras.
Not play it live. We're talking play it, meaning stream this.
Like you running sound, playing the album. So we've kind of like backed off a little bit. Kenny just had COVID, had to deal with all that stuff, so we haven't had rehearsals. And so what we're hoping to do, and tell me if this is possible, is run, start with a song and have either Sinkovich or Aldrich, whoever's available, kind of like radio interview us about whatever, right? About the record, about songs, about, funny bullshit, which we have plenty of. And then maybe play another song or another 2 songs and kind of cut back and forth. So, and then is it possible to have someone operating some cameras for a live stream? A. B, can we catch the banter even if we're listening to a song so that we can kind of turn the whole thing into a YouTube thing a week later, right? So if there's like funny bullshit that was said during a song, we could have that, right? And like while you're playing a song, can there be like a little record cover and a song title? I don't know, like what's possible?
Yeah,
How do we do it cleanly without like stepping on everybody's dick?
Yeah, all that's possible. The playing the album, that's easy. That made it a lot easier. If you're just playing it through, that's fine. And then putting, like a watermark on the while it's playing, we can have a watermark the whole time. We can have like the Rockit King logo
stream,
or whatever,
blah,
live
blah,
stream.
right.
Yeah. So if you get me graphics ahead of time, then you can just watermark that and do like a lower, lower left hand or lower right hand corner during the whole thing to make it like, Rockit King TV basically.
Yeah.
And then while the album's playing, yeah, we can, I mean, I can record this and keep it running nonstop. So we can capture all the banter, all the stuff that's happening on all the cameras even too. So later you could go through and edit the cameras, and, you know, so we can live switch
Yep.